hours, like we mentioned, some people at least may turn on the heat.
But heating up the house also means 911 calls heating up. NBC2's Gage Goulding is local for us tonight in Fort Myers, explaining what you need to do before you click on the heat.
If you're like me, you're out here rubbing your hands together, probably walking over to the thermostat and cranking it up a few clicks, getting that heat on. And if you do that, your furnace is likely cranking out that smoky smell, that first heat of the season smell. You know what I'm talking about, Southwest Florida. Okay, here's the deal. That's 100% normal. However, if you start seeing what you smell, that's when it's time to pick up the phone and call for help.
Well, when the cold comes, people turn on their heater.
It's a ritual that we here in sunny Southwest Florida only have to do a few times a year, if that. But how does this thing some people don't even know is in their HVAC actually work?
This is the heater. It warms up, it turns red, and a fan blows on it. And there we have our heat.
It's basically a
toaster oven on steroids.
If that sounds inefficient, you're right. Running this little guy costs twice as much as your AC, and it could cost you even more if these coils get clogged up.
Typically, when they turn on their heater, the first thing they notice is the smell.
That's totally normal, but in some severe cases, and it does happen, dust and other growth on these coils can catch fire.
So you get dust, microbial growth, fungal growth, bacterial growth. If smoke comes out of the vents in a dark cloud, is going to be an instant, big problem. Turn everything off, turn breakers off.
It's these situations that have the guys and gals in these trucks busy.
Probably an additional 5 to 8 calls. It usually happens in the middle of the night to the early hours.
To avoid this truck possibly pulling up in your driveway, test out your furnace before you turn in tonight.
We want them to burn off that heat or get that funky smell before bedtime. If it's cold enough to turn your heat on, you definitely don't want to have to evacuate to go outside.
Yeah, no joke there. All right, so if you're ready to test the furnace, do yourself a favor. Turn on the ceiling fans, and then while you're doing that, come over here, open up a window or two, and just let all that fresh air ventilate out. That way you are kind of getting that smoky smell out of there. While you're waiting for it, hey, do yourself a favor as well. Check on your smoke alarms and just make sure that they're working and ready to go. I'm reporting live and local for you in Fort Myers on this chilly, chilly night. Gage Goulding, NBC2.